see. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I hope this thing's somewhat charged up. I don't think it is. But I will be charging this right now. See, let's turn on that light so you can see. Got my Courage PJs. Hey, how's everyone doing? Now we are going to work on prints, but we're gonna have a short session this time because I want to try to get some, to bed at a proper hour. But let's work on that Prince painting just a little bit, okay? Sound good, everyone? Hi. We're gonna work on that Prince painting a bit. Not too long though. It is a little late here at 8:30. I did send a little update post letting everyone know I'd prolong my rest period and start the live stream a little later because my back was killing me. Did a bunch of chores and made dinner and oh yeah. Hey, buddy, we're gonna go paint a little bit. Just a bit though, not too much. We're not gonna even finish the whole sash. Unless I get too obsessed over it, but it's probably better if I take a little break and don't exert myself too much because I don't want to screw it up. Ooh, huh, interesting. So how's everyone doing? You know what? I'm gonna okay. When we go out there, we're probably gonna get a little disconnected. I'm gonna have to fix the Wi-Fi. It should only take a second once we're out there. But let's make sure we don't. Wish. My bad. Put you right there. Okay, baby, we're gonna go out there and work on our painting. Make sure I got everything. Oh gosh. Oh man, I sure hope I get better sleep tonight. I think I will. Come on, kiddo. Let's go paint. I know you want to. I know you want to be out here with me. All right. Looks like we lost the connection there. We back? We back in business? Hopefully. Yeah. Should be back in business. How's everyone doing? We'll get back. Sorry, guys. We had a little connectivity issue there. Almost forgot. Let's see. Everyone coming back? Hello. Sorry, we lost the connection there. But we're good now. Yo, hi Joseph. Hi Fixa. Hi Rory. Hi Zeta. Hi Lone Knight. Hi Frank. Hi Frank. Hi Eric. Hello. You missed me today. Goodness. That's not good. Kidding. You're good, man. We're gonna work on this painting just a little bit because it is 8:38 here Pacific Standard Time, and I need get a little more rest. But I told you guys I'd be here, and we're good now. Let's see. Yeah, my Instagram is Anna.Katrina.art, where I post my art, or most of it for that matter. Let's see. Oh yeah, my Discord. Hope sleep comes easier to me tonight. Emerald_wing_13473. Okay, and then we'll just pin that. Okay. All right. Now let's see. I'm gonna work on. Go to my channel here and just turn on one of the videos and turn. Huh. Alrighty. Cool beans. I'm gonna turn off the volume. Painting, painting, painting. Come on, Prince. You got the look. You got the look. Okay. Shelby do the looking in my book. Faces jamming. Slamming. Your love is good. I love that song. I love almost all Prince's music. Just about all of it. Actually, I like all of it. Maybe. I don't know if I've heard all of it. But I love his more well-known work stuff. Okay. Some brushes. Yo, yo, yo. How's everyone? Oh, don't worry about it, man. But yeah, if you'd like to buy a painting, just let me know. Hit me up. I'll also start buying smaller substrates, like maybe 8x8 inch, maybe even 4x4 inch, right? Smaller. So I can make, so people can buy cheaper paintings. Also, like, I think smaller paintings, you can also make like a series of smaller paintings for maybe a little bit more. And a lot of people like smaller artworks because they're intimate, right? And you can take them everywhere. That's the cool thing about them. Let me see. As far as like decorating your home and stuff like that, I guess people prefer larger substrates. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How's everyone? Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. I just had to wear some comfort when my back's killing me and my neck. That's why we're gonna do it we're gonna be very meticulous. And yeah, in fact, since I haven't even, I don't know. Let's be careful about this. I'm very meticulous. Here's my pencil. I might go in with my pencil and start. Gosh, man, those. I really want those studs to look good. Okay, so let's see. All right. They don't have to be too like precise. Just a little slightly abstracted, but they gotta make sense. They gotta make sense. So we're gonna divide it into quarters. Actually, let's see. Well, actually, let's see. We wanted to make that a little bit longer, actually. Get my little. Going with that after applying the but that's okay. Let's still do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. go. Okay. All right. And we're just gonna put each little stud in there as we go along. I want to make sure it's just right, but not too precious, right? Like that, so. So we're going best time of day. Said several times that I didn't like your kind, 'cause I was just too leisurely. Something close to nothing, different from the day before. That's when I saw her. Ooh, I saw her. She walked in through the door. She wore a raspberry beret. Ooh, actually, we just have to make that kind of like, okay, a little bit higher there, yeah. Yeah, a little bit higher there, actually. There we go. Kind you find at a secondhand store. A little bit of that can be like that, like so. Raspberry beret. And if it was warm, you wouldn't wear much more. Raspberry beret. There we go. I think I love. I'm not even trying, guys. I can't seem to save my life, but I'm not even fucking trying. Okay. Oh, like a little spacing in there too. Oh, by the way, almost forgot. Yeah, so we're probably not going to have as big an audience tonight because my audience tends to be more active between the hours of like 10 a.m. and 4 or 5 p.m. But here we go, guys. I made a promise that I would keep. Okay, now that needs to be, okay, yeah, needs to be a little there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Actually, yeah, that needs to be, let me put some purple in there, actually. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see. Don't overdo it though. Yeah, oh yeah, I see. Okay, now that could be like that actually. A little purple there. Okay, so we're gonna shade this piece here, just to make sure we know that that's purple there. And in fact, start painting that area. Sometimes I then I got caught. I was just too leisurely. She walked in through the outdoor. She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you'd find at a secondhand store. Oh, you need to go potty, buddy. Okay, well, you better need to go. I don't want to get interrupted again. Like, it's kind of a hit or miss. Usually he tricks me. 1 second, baby. I'll be right there. Just let me focus on one thing. So much chaos every time I try to start one of these things. 1 sec, baby. Okay, give me a moment. Just give me a moment. You can wait just a sec, okay? All right, honey boo. BRB. Channel. You better need to go. Oh, are you tricking me? Are you serious? You better need to go. I'm gonna count do some stretches in the meantime. Stretches. Oh, yeah. Back stretches. Oh, yes, buddy. Oh, yes, buddy. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Okay, let's see. A little darker there, yeah. I don't want it to be too precious. I want it to be ever so slightly abstracted. So the focus is more on him and not how, you know, not too geometrical, not too hard, not too like the angles and the everything. We want for it to be slightly abstracted. Keep the focus on his face and everything else. And everything will be great. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was one she would wear much. Well, I'm ready to have kids. Come on in, Phil. Alright, now you gotta let Mama do this. Play with your toy. All right. Okay, let's see here. So, a little spacing in between them, like so. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Cool. You don't want to leave your paintbrush in the water because it will warp the brush. This is one of my best. That's one of my favorites right there. Okay. I should. Hey kiddo, what's up? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, very slight. Do it. Okay, yeah, that'll be like that. Like that, so. Yeah, be kind of like that. What you doing, kiddo? Are you playing? You playing with your one of your favorite toys? Okay, let's see. Ooh, getting all rough, getting all tough and rough and bud, rough and tough and tumble boy, rough and tumble boy. Goodness gracious, you're cute. You know how to be cute, Shanda. You know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. Cutie pie. Okay, huh? So, see, like that, so, like so. Yep. Like that, so, okay. How's everyone tonight? Or this morning? Could be morning where you're from. In any case, welcome to the channel. If anyone would like to commission me for a painting, the more commissions I get, the longer it'll take to get to your painting. If you know, if you're like one of the last. Not last, there'll never be a last one. Ha ha. It'll just keep going and going and going. Cool. But just be like that. Yeah, it's gonna be more like that then. Okay. Nice. Hello. Hi, I'm back. All right. Hi, Lewis. Hello, everyone. Ooh, getting a little late here. Hey, we're working on Prince. His sash here. Okay, that needs to be a little more like that, actually. Yeah. Actually, put that down a little more. Like that, so okay. Carry on, nothing really matters. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. Why am I singing Queen? I should be singing Prince. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Mamma mia, Figaro. In my book, his face is jamming. Your body like a slamming. Your love is good. It's got the look. You got the look. You got the look. Make it a little more abstracted as we go down to. Let's see. Let's start with this area. Yeah. Just want to see how that all pans out. If you didn't come to party, don't bother knocking on my door. I got a line in my pocket. Baby, he's ready to roar. Yeah, just put something like that. Shading there when it's time. Okay. What are you doing, you goofy? He's so funny when I start painting. Rounded. Okay, not too square. Doing okay, kiddo? So, okay, let's get a little even, Stephen. Probably the most challenging part of the painting, actually. Don't want to be too precious. Don't want to be too careless or either. Look kind of organic too. Hey, kiddo, what's up? Hey, kiddo, what's up? What's up, kiddo? What you doing? Don't cry. What you crying about, baby? What you crying about, honey? You got a toy. I'm not gonna have a very long painting session right now, buddy, because my neck hurts and I don't want to mess this up. Ah, no. What is it? What is it, kiddo? What? You have eaten your supper. You've had plenty of it. You've had more than enough. Okay, I know. I even gave you a big snack as well. You're goofy. I know you're a big boy. I know you're a big boy, but you also have a propensity to get a little overweight, huh? For dogs, that's not a good thing. Gonna party like it's 1999. You're a good boy, Shando. Okay. Gotta let Mama do this though. Very important. Okay. Yeah, it's too precious there. Honey, don't do that. Don't do that. You gotta let Mama paint, okay? Don't do that, baby. You know better. You know better than that. Please. You gotta let Mama paint, okay? Yeah, oh, yeah. You lay down, honey. Make yourself cozy for now, okay? Mama won't take forever. He's probably getting a little tired of me doing this all day. I know, honey. Don't you worry about it, okay? You're a good boy. You really are. Very patient with Mama. I know. Mama's gotta do business, though. Okay. Mom's gotta take care of her painting stuff. Darker there. Wonderful. It's looking on this thinks this is gonna look good. I know it. Okay, let's see. Good enough three-dimensional there. Yeah. there. Just keep going into it. Beautiful. So far, so good. I'm proud of you, Shando. You're very nice and patient with me, and I appreciate it. Buddy boy. Don't worry, we won't do this too long. See what time it is. I did say it'd be an hour. You know me. I'm never that on the dot. In fact, I should start my painting live streams a little earlier because I'll have more of a, audience to watch the whole process, I'm thinking like, oops. I'm thinking maybe I could start painting at like, well, 5:30 wasn't that bad, but I wanted to start at 10. Maybe just one long live stream per day, and we'll include the painting within that live stream. That sounds more practical, actually, unless there's someone else in the way. I'm thinking, yeah, start my live stream about 10 a.m. and then start the painting, at around 3. That sounds like a good, or 2 or 3. That sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Oh. Okay. And then once I start putting the shading in there, and where it's supposed to be like highlighted and stuff, the reflections on the studs, it's gonna look great. It's gonna look so good. I just know it. Anyway, if anyone's new to the channel, welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe. It's very much appreciated. We try to get at the very least, 4 rows. Okay, let's see here. I want to see how this is going to turn out here. Let's see what this one's first. Oh yeah, buddy. Should be a little bit more shaded here. Oh yeah. Okay. That part will be a little darker. Darker. Okay, these ones up here are a little darker. Oh no! Shit. Oh, good thing I didn't wreck it. In fact, I think I made it look better. Don't you just love happy accidents? Jeez, that scared me. See, guys, I told you I'm a little pooped. A little pooped. But that's okay. Darker. Yo, this is gonna look great, guys. Holy shit. This better exceed my expectations. My expectations are good, but it better be better. Tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Didn't come to party. Don't bother knocking on my door. Anyone else like Prince? Beautiful. Okay, that part needs to be darker. That part will be very dark. See, you can kind of, cool thing about watercolors is you can manipulate it a little bit. Go back in with a little water and just like nudge it. Okay, these ones are a little lighter. Just don't have to worry too much. Okay, that'll be a little, very light there. Just add a little darker around it. The rim there, there we go. Okay. No, it needs to be darker. Okay. Sure I got this. Yeah, that is a good highlight there. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, now that needs to be dark. Oh, that looks great. And go back in with some darks, and then goodness, this is gonna be great. A little bit dark here. That's below. Okay. There we go. Okay, now like that lighter there. I like that actually. This is the third row. Okay. Like this. More dark here too. Darker there. Okay, that needs to be up there a little. Okay. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's just go there. There. So. Okay. That'll be darker. I'll end it with a few Bible verses, okay? too precious, but it doesn't have to be like, you know, don't have, you gotta pay more attention to the painting than the reference. 100%. Reference is usually just a tool for proportion and knowing like skin tone and all that. I don't want to make it too much. We want to be semi-abstract. There's also a little bit of purple highlighting too, obviously. Got purple everywhere. I like the way that one looks. Yeah. Oh, got really dark. This one needs to be dark too. Here we go. How are you all doing? Turn up the light here a bit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, so very ordinary. Which verse? I'm not sure. I usually just either I go to a random verse or I ask you guys for a recommendation. I'm not good at remembering specific verses, right? I mean, Psalms 22, obviously that's an easy one to remember. But I really like the book of John. I like the book of Matthew. What other ones do I like? I like Proverbs and Psalms, obviously. I really like Ezekiel. Yeah, I really might want to end this prematurely because my eyes aren't working right now. Okay. And I do not want to push it. I learn the hard way from time to time, you know. But yeah, just try to get these 4 rows. I know it's not going to be a very long live stream, people. I'm sorry about that. I'm just kind of exhausted. Pushing myself. Then I mopped the kitchen floor, did some chores when I got off the last stream, and yeah, I'm a little tuckered out. Okay, now that needs to be darker. Oh, that looks good. Dark down there a little. It's pretty dark right there. In fact, I'm almost out of this paint that I'm using right here, so I'm almost out of this stuff here. Looks good. That's dark right there. That's dark on that. Why so serious? Why so serious, guys? Why so serious? Why so serious? Oh yeah, okay, there's some dark down there. I'll go on with some darks once it's dry. Kind of refine it. Okay. little clumsy right now, baby. I'm talking to you guys like I'm talking to Shando now. What the heck? Yeah, I'm getting a little. Okay, well, you know what? I really don't want to wreck this, guys. Like, yeah, I'm almost done here. I know it hasn't been very long a session, but gosh, I need to take a break. I need to rest. So let me put in some of that and call it a day pretty soon. That's not great in there too. That's so. There we go, baby. It's not dry, so I'll start going over it even more so. Darker. Yeah. So two versions. Sort of abstract. Okay, we're gonna work on that. Put some. I like the way those ones look too. Gonna do something crazy. Sure wish I had a little napkin or something. It's okay though. Watercolors, it's good to have a little napkin. Rule of thumb. But yeah, we'll get this looking great. Yeah. Poot to the poot. Lilliput. That's great there. Yeah, wonderful. Cool. Okay, that needs to be slightly enlarged. Itch. Baby's over there licking his lips. He licks his lips when he's comfortable and satisfied, guys. You know that? Sandro does that. Okay. Not too precious. Kind of loosey-goosey a little bit in there. Oh my gosh, I got like a leg cramp. Okay. Come on, to be bigger there. There we go. Okay. That's gonna be darker. The more values you put in, like shading and highlights, the more it starts to really pop out. The more it really comes together. Okay, now that needs to be darker. Okay, that needs to be darker. To make sure that all that beautiful highlight is making everything shine and pop. Snap, crackle, and pop. Okay. Okay. Good, 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 good. Darker. Give it rhythm. Don't want for them to be too straight, especially in a painting. You want to give them rhythm. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna say, I mean, it's not, definitely this part's not done, but we're taking a break, okay? I'm not gonna risk it. It might be fine, but I just don't want to risk it. You know what I mean? I need to get some rest. It's been working really, really hard, buddies. Okay. Okay, I can't wait for that to dry a bit. That, so. Okay, well, so far so good. That's just kind of an idea right there. See the top ones there? We're making studs. We'll go back in there with highlights and more shading. And as we go down there, it's just gonna look way more complete. We're gonna definitely do the buttons and stuff. And then Prince will be just about done. Oh my goodness, thank you, F&F guy. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thanks, guys. And thank you, Lewis. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't do it a little longer, guys. You know, sometimes I just can't stop. This time, my brain's being like, you better stop, otherwise you're might screw up. You know? Oh, my neck hurts, you know? I know. That's pretty much dry right there. Good. I'm loving how he's turning out, buddy. This is the, let's see, Vince McMahon from last time before this one. I like how that dinosaur skull turned out. Especially his jacket, I must say. And that's a portrait of Shando and me. That one was just kind of, you know, I didn't think too hard about that one. I know my arm's way too long. My arm's way too long. But half my body's like not in the picture. So if my legs were longer, you know, if my legs were disproportionately long, then it's okay. That's a rule of thumb in painting. If your arms are way too long, like proportionally, you want the elbows to be right at the hip, right there, at the waist. I mean, at the waist. But if you have longer than average arms in your painting, make the legs longer than average. Then it'll be a-okay, proportionate. You don't want to have your character looking like a chimp. Okay, wash this one paintbrush that I used. I might save this water actually. Baby Shando, don't worry, we're gonna go rest pretty soon, honey bears. I know, it'll be your and mama's times. Shando and mama time soon. my mouse in my pocket because I dropped that all the freaking time when I try to carry everything. All right. Shall we read some Bible verses, everyone? Sound good? I'm trying to. Oh, sorry, I gotta put you down. I gotta put you down so that I can turn off. Never mind, I won't put you down. With my toe. Wait. Watch this. Yo. Okay. Hey, how's it go? Is it Joshua? Hi, everyone. You know, I wanted to get some of that painting done and the little. Ooh, it's cold in here because I had the window open. Went from being too hot to nice and breezy. Let's close that window though. It's so cold in here. Come on in, sweet boy. Come on in, baby. I'll be right back, guys. Huh? Where's my boy? Come on, buddy. Okay. All right. Oh, I have a nice little mate here. It's not charging. Good. Okay, let's read a couple of Bible verses here. Okay, guys. Sounds Dohao. Where did I put my Bible, man? I don't know where I put my Bible. That's weird. I mean, oh gosh. Well, oh yeah. That. I'll find it. It's around here somewhere. Can't be under something. I have another Bible. Never mind. Oh no, here it is. But I've got like 4 different Bibles or 5, so I think I have they're all Ignatius except for this one other one that I have. Ugh, man. Hey, come in here, sweet prince. Yeah. Here, let me move my blanket over here so you don't take my stuff, and you have your spot right over there. It's okay. Okay, sweetheart. I know. You're just a puppy boy. Yeah, you lay in the bed, make yourself nice and cozy, my friend. You're big and strong. Look at him. Goodness. Wow. So big and strong. He's so powerful. Look at him. Goodness. Big and powerful and mighty and smart and brave. Yes, you have the jowls to prove it. Goodness, you're like a baby deer. in the meadow, waiting for his mothers. Ah, gosh, what's wrong with me? Okay. He's a good boy, guys. He's my best friend. Yes, you are. You are. I mean it. Yes. Yes. He's like, come to bed, Mama. Give me kisses, Mama. Okay, well, we gotta read some Bible now. I'm gonna sleep a lot better tonight. I just know it, man. I'm just like gravitating towards sleep right now. So, and that's because for 3 nights straight, I didn't get good sleep. Trying to quit weed. Makes me feel a little less groggy though in the morning when I don't smoke weed. It's great, more motivated. I'm not saying weed's a bad thing. I'm not judging people who smoke it, because I smoked all the freaking time, mostly on then off, since I was 20 years old. And you get to a point in your life where you just feel like you're getting too old for that sort of stuff, you know? It's like enough partying. Now it's time to start accomplishing. And that accomplishment feels good to me. That's where I get my high. Yeehaw. Thank you, Amideezy. I smoked weed. And you know, I was a heroin addict for 6 years. This channel's about changing our habits for the better. Talking about addiction and how to defeat it and implement better habits into our lives, such as painting, which I know maybe Carrie's sketchbook, practice sketchbook. A little journal would be great. Scrapbooking. I want to try scrapbooking. I mean, I have been scrapbooking, but I haven't been really consistent with it. And I need better materials for that. I had a whole bunch of magazines that got thrown out, unfortunately. Yep. Well, I didn't party too much in my early and mid 20s, but right around the time I started leaving college, I was like kind of dragged there, and I had such bad social anxiety that I compulsively took any drug that was offered me. Basically, I wanted to feel good. I was different when I was in my early 20s. I was more like milk toast. I was like, well, I'm more concerned about my studies, and I want to feed my brain, but I don't want to be unproductive. I was such a perfectionist. I was really hard on myself too. Again, I had an ED. I had anorexia for since I was 14. I don't know anything about that guy. I don't think it's in an infinite loop. I don't think that. I do have a little social anxiety. It's not as bad though. It's not nearly as bad. And it's certainly not as bad when I'm not smoking weed. If I smoke weed, then my social anxiety is through the roof, which is kind of normal, especially if you're in a room surrounded by people who are not smoking. Herbie, I think you know damn well that I'm a woman. You're trying to insult me. Anyway, how about the book of Samuel? First book of Samuel, chapter 22, verse 6. Now Saul heard that David was discovered, and the men who were with him. Saul was sitting in Gibeah under the tamarisk tree on the height, with his spear in his hand, and all his servants were standing about him. And Saul said to his servants who stood about him, Hear now, you Benjaminites, Will the son of Jesse give every one of you fields and vineyards? Will he make you all commanders of thousands and commanders of hundreds? That all of you have conspired against me? No one discloses to me when my son makes a league with the son of Jesse. None of you is sorry for me or discloses to me that my son has stirred up my servant against me to lie in wait as at this day. Okay. Well, we need more context. Anyone? Hey guys, I just made someone a moderator, and as of now I have too many moderators for how big my channel is at the moment. Come back another time and ask, and I'll reconsider. No offense, but it gets overwhelming when I have too many mods. I learned that the hard way because I was way too nice, and I couldn't say no to people. You know, they want to hurt their feelings. But yeah, I just come back next time. Okay, so would anyone like which one would you like for me to read? How about Jeremiah? Because I just fell upon one of my favorites, highlighted passages. Jeremiah 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. That's one of my favorites. Okay, 29. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. Yep, that's the one. Anyone have a recommendation? Do you think every addiction is different? I have a hard time leaving the vape, but weed is rare that I crave it, huh? Well, I think everybody has a different brain chemistry, and everyone has different inclinations, right? But I don't know, man. I think there are so many factors involved, like our histories, what things make us feel comfortable or pleasure, or like a warm hug, escapism. It's hard to explain that, but yeah, I think a lot of us are different. But you gotta want it for yourself. If you wanna quit, you wanna better your life. You wanna choose life over constantly thinking about a drug. It can be imprisoning, and you have to want to escape that prison yourself. Just think about all the things in life that, since your childhood till now, that make you happy. Write them down and try practicing those things, because you start to think that you've lost those things, but in fact, it's because you've lost sight of it. And you have to find it again, just like I'm finding my art again. And I am addicted to my vape. Don't get it wrong. Yeah, I am addicted to my vape. I was also addicted to cigarettes, a pack and a half a day, actually, when I was doing H. Pack a day, went down to a pack a day for the most part. And then, yeah, I don't even know how I managed to quit those, probably because I didn't have money. So I just, like, if my dad leaves his 0% juice left vape on the counter and just gives it to me, it still tastes good for a while. No, I didn't do any of that. Corinthians chapter 4, verses 18. Cool. Thank you. Chapter 4, verse 18. Is it the first book of Corinthians you're thinking? Chapter 4, verse 18. Cool, right here. Right, where is it? Here. Some are arrogant, as though I were not coming to you. There we go, that's it. Some are arrogant, as though I were not coming to you. But I will come to you soon if the Lord wills, and I will find out not the talk of these arrogant people, but their power. For the kingdom of God does not consist in talk, but in power. What do you wish? Shall I come to you with a rod, or with love and a spirit of gentleness? Interesting. Oh, 2 Corinthians. Okay, that was 1 Corinthians. Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 8. Okay. Okay. We are afflicted in every way, but not crushed, perplexed, but not driven into despair. Wonderful, beautiful, absolutely great. In fact, I might highlight that one in pink. Can't find my yellow highlighter that I like more though. Oh no, it's over there. I'll use the yellow one. That looks better. And then I put a little star over the ones I really, really like. That was excellent. Chapter 4, verse 8. We are afflicted in every way, but not crushed, perplexed, but not driven to despair. Persecuted, but I'm going to go on. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Struck down, but not destroyed. Always carrying in the body the death of Christ, so that the life of Jesus, always carrying in the body the death of Jesus, so that the life of Jesus may also be manifested in our bodies. For while we live, we are always being given up to the death for Jesus' sake, so that the life of Jesus may be manifested in our mortal flesh. So death is at work in us, but life in you. I really like that. Corinthians is a great book. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels to show that the transcendent power belongs to God and not to us. And here is chapter 5, verse 7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are of good courage, and we would rather be away from the body and at home with the Lord. Wonderful. I would rather nourish my soul than numb my body with heroin. Thank you very much, Anirban. I appreciate it. Hi, good morning to you, Mr. Beep. It has been a good day. I'm a little tired. I'm about to end the live stream soon because it is 10 o'clock. But yeah, we had a long live stream today. And yeah, it's actually it's 10:16 p.m. over here, so. Proverbs, okay, one more. I didn't realize it was this late, but we're going to do one more. Proverbs chapter 5, verses 18 to 19. I said that was like 9 o'clock or something. Proverbs. Oops. Oh, Kings is also good. Okay, just that one too, okay? Kings and Proverbs, that's it. I mean it. Proverbs chapter 5. Verses 18 to 19. Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth. A lovely hind, a graceful doe. What did I just read? A lovely hind. Does he mean butt? Did they mean butt? Wait a minute. I'm going to start that over. That's awesome. Okay. Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth. A lovely hind, a graceful doe. Let her affection fill you at all times with delight. Be infatuated always with her love. Why should you be infatuated, my son, with loose woman, and embrace the bosom of an adventuress? For a man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and he watches all his paths. The iniquities of the wicked ensnare him, and he is caught in the toils of his sin. He dies for lack of discipline, and because of his great folly, he is lost. Oh, I love that. I don't know why. Do they seriously mean like appreciate appreciate your wife's butt? Like what? Okay, wait. Let's see. Okay. Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth. A lovely hind. What do they mean by hind? A graceful doe. Let her affection fill you at all times with delight. Be infatuated always with her love. That's fascinating. I would not expect to read that in the Bible, to be honest. Well, I guess God gave us a great asses for a reason. Not all of us, though. I guess I'm not so blessed. Okay. I don't know. I'm not that bad. Kings, chapter 19, verses 11 to 13. My ass isn't that bad. I'm just a little too skinny. Okay, let's see. Kings. Kings. Okay. That might be the Old Testament. There it is. First book of Kings, chapter 19, 11 to 13. My hair's getting annoying. (11 to 13). Okay. And he said, Go forth and stand upon the mount before the Lord. And behold, the Lord passed by, and a great and strong wind rent the mountains, and broke in pieces the rocks before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind, an earthquake. But the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire. But the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a still small voice. And when Elijah heard it, he wrapped his face in his mantle, and went out and stood at the entrance of the cave. And behold, there came a voice to him, and said, What are you doing here, Elijah? He said, I have been very jealous for the Lord, the God of hosts, for the people of Israel have forsaken thy covenant, thrown down thy altars, and slain thy prophets with the sword. And I, even I, only am left. And they seek my life to take it away. And the Lord said to him, Go, return on your way to the wilderness of Damascus, and when you arrive, you shall anoint Hazael to be king over Syria, and Jehu the son of Nimshi you shall anoint to be king over Israel. and Elisha the son of Japhet, and I'm reading extra, I know I am. Japhet of Abel Molah, Meholah, you shall anoint to be prophet in your place. That was chapter 19, 11 to 13, yeah. And that was the first book of Kings? Yes, yes. Okay, we got that right. Oh, guys. Okay. That was a bonus. I should read Proverbs 5. Okay. One more, okay. You just told me I should, so okay. I will. Kidding. But I'll do it. Okay. Okay, what do I gotta lose? Proverbs chapter 5. Not the whole chapter, though, if it's too long. Actually, that might not be too long. Proverbs are typically kind of short. Well, actually, it is a little long. Okay. I'll just read a little bit of it. My son, be attentive to my wisdom, incline your ear to my understanding. I'm going to do 3 passages, okay? 3 of them. That you may keep discretion, and your lips may guard knowledge. For the lips of a loose woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. Well, that... Well, I'd keep reading, but I'm tired, guys. But yeah, it just feels like it's not finished. You know what I mean? We need to make it more cohesive. But in the end, she is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a 2-edged sword. Her feet go down to earth, down to death. Her steps follow the path of Sheol. She does not take heed to the path of life. Her ways wander, and she does not know it. And now, O sons, listen to me, and do not depart from the words of my mouth. Keep your way far from her. All right, I'll read the whole chapter. And do not go near the door of her house, lest you give your honor to others and your ears to the merciless, lest strangers take their fill of your strength, and your labors go to the house of an alien. And at the end of your life you groan, when your flesh and body are consumed, and you say, how I hate discipline, and my heart despised reproof. I did not listen to the voice of my teachers, or incline my ear to my instructors. I was at the point of utter ruin in the assembled congregation. Drink water from your own cistern, flowing water from your own well. Should your springs be scattered abroad, streams of water in the streets? Let them be for yourself alone, and not for strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth, a lovely hind, a graceful doe. Yeah, we're returning to the one I did before. Let her affection fill you at all times with delight. Be infatuated always with her love. Why would you be infatuated, my son, with a loose woman, and embrace the bosom of an adventuress? For a man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and he watches all his paths. The iniquities of the wicked ensnare him, and he is caught in the toils of his sin. He dies for lack of discipline, and because of his great folly, he is lost. I have a feeling someone wanted me to read the whole thing. That's cool. All right, I like that. Okay, I know, let's not drop everything. Come on. I'll get this right here, I guess. Yeah, I need better organizing tools for sure. These away. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. You like my Courage the Cowardly Dog shirt? They're PJs, you see, and they're made of bamboo. I got them on Etsy. They're the most comfortable pajamas I've ever gotten, and they're so cute. I love them. You're most welcome, guys. Yeah, we'll get back to the Bible tomorrow, guys. I'm tired. It's almost 10:30 p.m. over here. Oh, that sounds good, text-based. It's been a long time here. Yeah, it does bring me a sense of comfort reading the Bible with you guys. Absolutely. It's really nice. Anywho, I just want to thank you guys for coming to my channel, and thank you so much for liking and subscribing and making and supporting my channel. It's very much appreciated. I love the word bamboozled. My queen, you are being heinously bamboozled. Okay, you guys have a good night, okay? He's snoring right now. He's tired too, because he gets up at the same time as me, and we've both had a bit of a weird sleep schedule. But I'm jealous of him when I see him snoring and I get sleep. Okay, there you go. There's our cue. I just yawned. Okay. Take care, guys. God bless you. And if I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I don't know. I can't do it. All right. Thank you, guys. Good night. Gute Nacht and sweet dreams. You guys have a good one, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.